These missiles are highly effective, not just for targeting the Kerch Bridge, but also for taking out maritime drones used in attacks on shipping. But there's a deeper issue. Is the bridge a symbolic target? And would striking it be seen as crossing a line? Everyone involved, Russia, Ukraine, and even the West, is trying to avoid escalating the conflict too far. Still, the Kerch Bridge is one of those strategic targets people keep watching, wondering when it might be hit and what the fallout would be. Ironically, not hitting the bridge forces Russia to maintain its land corridor to Crimea, which comes with its own set of challenges. Recently, Germany made headlines by allowing Ukraine to use Western-supplied missiles without range restrictions. That's a major shift. Russia's angry reaction tells you how seriously they're taking it. It's taken far too long. We've provided Ukraine with weapons capable of hitting inside Russia, but have hesitated to give the green light. This change marks a loosening of those limits. Following a meeting with Zelensky, Germany also committed to helping Ukraine develop its own long-range weapons. These would likely be new systems, although Ukraine's made notable progress independently. Western support can help upgrade and scale those efforts. However, there's a political balance here. Western countries want to avoid being seen as directly enabling attacks inside Russia. Still, there's a legal case to be made. Under international law, giving Ukraine weapons for self-defense doesn't break any treaties, especially ones Russia, Iran, and North Korea never signed. One hot topic is Germany's Taurus missiles, something Ukraine is keen to get. So far, no official commitment. But if they are used, it'll likely be clear. They'll hit deep, fast, and hard. Not like drones, but real precision strikes on well-defended military targets. For Ukraine, it's a big capability boost. Interestingly, Taurus missiles are similar to the UK's Storm Shadow and France's Scalp. It's not about getting new types of weapons, but getting more of the same, with fewer restrictions. That means more strikes, deeper into Russian-held territory, possibly including the Kerch Bridge, which has long been vulnerable. Russia, meanwhile, is gearing up for offensives in the north and southeast. Could these long-range missiles make a difference? Absolutely. They can hit critical logistics, command centers, and supply nodes far behind the front lines, crippling offensive capabilities before they even reach the battlefield. Russia stepped up its own air campaign recently, launching massive drone and missile attacks. It's clearly adapting and producing more cheap, easily made weapons. Many are intercepted, but even those can cause damage when they fall. Strikes near Moscow, possibly caused by Russian air defenses hitting their own missiles, show the chaos in the airspace. Iran continues to supply tech to Russia, a country that, like Russia, hasn't signed the Arms Trade Treaty. Russia's strategy increasingly relies on terror attacks, targeting civilians and infrastructure, while Ukraine is striking back strategically, energy hubs, drone factories, and military production. Ukraine has been pushing to destroy Russia's strategic depth. In terms of Western air defense support, especially from the UK, options are limited. Britain hasn't invested enough in air defense, and most systems are ship-based. Unless we put our ships in the Black Sea, we can't offer much. Across Europe, many rely on the US-made Patriot system, which creates supply chain bottlenecks. So now NATO is looking to develop its own integrated air and missile defense systems, similar in concept to Israel's Iron Dome. Ukraine's own air attacks into Russia have intensified. They've shut down airports and hit defense factories. Russia claims it's shot down hundreds of Ukrainian drones, but those claims are questionable. Russian generals often misreport to avoid Putin's wrath. The reality? Ukraine's using relatively simple drones to strike Moscow itself, a massive embarrassment for the Kremlin. It shatters the illusion of control and the narrative that this is a contained special operation. Psychologically, it's impactful. Russians are waking up to explosions, seeing black smoke in their cities. And strategically, Ukraine's trying to hit manufacturing and infrastructure targets, as it did with energy facilities earlier. There's a clear military logic to these attacks, and the psychological edge may be even more powerful.